Hello everybody, my name is Regina Cannon. Today I'm going to talk to you today about my portfolio and my portfolio plan, and I want to talk to you about my resume and my business card, and I'll also show you some of my pieces that I have in the portfolio. Actually, the first page is my resume, as you can see, resume. On the top I have my logo, I have my name, and then I also have my Behance online portfolio site listed, so you all can go to that and look me up on Behance. And then I have all of my experience, job experiences, skills, and volunteer work that I did in the community. This is my resume. This is a picture of my business card. Oops, kind of fell up in here. Let's fix this here. I try to stay true to my brand, which is a heart, which you all know stands for love. But this is my business card that I created, and it says Granberries Custom Greeting Cards. And it has my email address and also my telephone number where I can be reached. And I added that to the portfolio, and I also did a mock-up using my business card. And I placed it in my portfolio. The first design that I added to my portfolio was an mixed media. Mixed media. It was an illustration done using color pencils, and I created a Tootsie Roll Pop. That's my first illustration. And then this one also was mixed media, and I used markers and color pencil. I used morph file to find the picture of the house. I traced the house, and then I did my own coloring with using markers and color pencils, and I found a mock-up, and I placed it, my artwork inside the mock-up, as you can see. And then this one was a collage that I created in using Photoshop. All it was three elements I pieced together to create this collage. And I also used type. The element was the picture of the lion, wood background, and then the cross. Those were the three elements that I chose to create this poster collage in Photoshop. This is a postcard I also created in Photoshop. Happy holidays. I used a texture, an oil paint texture in Photoshop, and I pieced together three pictures, which was the light. This was a snow background, and then the snowman. And as you can see, the swirls are from the oil texture, oil paint texture. So this is the postcard I created in Photoshop. Next I'm going to talk about is my student handbook creation. Created this in Illustrator. Student handbook. I also found a mock-up, and I used the mock-up and placed my book cover. This also was created in Illustrator. And this was a Christmas card that I created. I used the Wacom with the tablet with the pen, and I drew it by hand on the computer. And then I found the text, and I placed the text. And I also looked for a mock-up that I used here down at the bottom was a mock-up. Placed it in Photoshop and created it, a mock-up of the the Christmas card. This was designed in Muse, using the Muse for our web design. Actually, I posted the just 3 pages. We actually had a total of 5 pages, but I found a mock-up with a computer, and I used, this is my actual design, Canon Construction Company, different pages that I created in Muse for the web design. And as you can see, this was a gallery. This one was a testimonial page. And then this one was contacts. And I also had a mission statement page, which was not listed. As you can see, the logo was on the master page, so it's actually on each page. And then this one was created in InDesign. I use the computer software in InDesign. I have a glow. It was a type. We had to do research on type, and I chose Arial. And these were the designers, and then the category of the font and the date it was created. So we had to come up with some type of creative way to illustrate our type that we chose. And so I did a book cover in InDesign on Arial. That was in InDesign. This one was also created in Illustrator, which was an obituary. And here's the front page and the back page. I found a mock-up and created this in Illustrator. This is my integrated pieces. The robotics competition. I created the flyer, and then I also created a t-shirt and a banner. And I did all this in Illustrator. And then we also had to do show you a thumbnail process. So these are thumbnails of my logo. These are like different, maybe about 9 or 10 thumbnails that I drew of my logo, and I try to come up with a design. And I went with, which one did I go with? It was this one of these. As you can see in my, let me show you again. I want to show you again. Here it is. Here is the actual logo that I came up for my business card. I chose that one. So yeah, I kept the heart. As you can see, I added inside the R. Only here it is right here. This one. This is it right here. These are other designs that I created in Illustrator, trying to come up with a logo for my brand. This is what I did in Illustrator, about 9 thumbnails. And then here's a piece from Photoshop. In Photoshop, I manipulated the photo I took with the DSLR camera. I took this picture, then I dropped it in Photoshop and manipulated it. As you can see, I divided it in two. And then I used a mock-up as well for the photo that I took. Turn the page. And this is additional piece that I created. We had to do advertisement for a brand and come up with different logos, and I chose Foca, which was a washing powder created in Mexico. And I chose Foca, and I came up with all these different logo designs, and I actually chose this one for my package. We had to redesign the package. And if anybody knows anything about Foca, they have like a plastic bag, and when you break it open and washer powder spills everywhere. So I created a package. Where is it? Here it is. A box, and inside the box will be loads, single load sheets that you can tear open and use. So here's my Foca package design that I came up, redesign that I came up with. And, I actually used a mock-up to advertise my Foca design print. And this one is flower scented. So yeah, use that. This is the front of my design. That was the package. This one was a clipping mask that I created. I found the watercolor background in Morphile, and then I dropped the watercolor background in Illustrator, and I found the text that I liked, and I came up with a saying that I liked, and I created a clipping mask. As you can see, it's watercolor. It says "Love Yourself." That's what I came up with. This is another. What did I do? I did this in InDesign. It was a girl. She was we were celebrating her, and she was having a party. So what I did, I got a picture of her, and I put the text in there, a nice little saying for her, and then I dropped a border around the picture. And then we also paste this on different wall hangings. Her picture and this design was pasted on all kind of different things for her party. We did that. I did that in InDesign. And then this one was like a typography I did of my picture of my son. The gray is like the highlights, and I did all the different words of his name and different features that describes him. And this was a picture of him. I did this in Illustrator. And this one I also did in Photoshop. So yeah, those are the pieces that I had came up with for my portfolio plan. I hope you all enjoyed it, looking at the different pieces in my portfolio. Thank you for watching. Have a super fantastic day.